Good evening, everyone. If I can just have your attention, please. You're all very welcome here this evening to RCSI for what I know is going to be a really excellent evening celebrating achievement of our wonderful students. My name is Judith Gilroy. I'm the Associate Director for Academic Affairs here at RCSI. And this evening we are celebrating excellence through the Consilio Manuque Awards. Before the formal proceedings begin, I just have a few announcements to make. We're really not expecting a fire drill or a fire alarm to go off, so if one does go off, you will have to leave. Feel a bit like an air steward at this point. Your nearest exit may be behind you, so please take a moment to locate it. There are 3 exits at the back. There is an exit at the front if you're sitting down here and you need to go that way, but just follow somebody probably in a robe and we'll get you out of here if we need to. The proceedings are live streamed. They are very much a celebratory event, so feel free to whoop and holler and clap and cheer as people receive their awards, but please turn your mobile phone to silent. It actually is quite annoying when they start beeping in the background, so if you haven't just done it, just flick it to silent. We're completely expecting you to take photographs and to tweet or Instagram or whatever it is that you do, but just do it on silent for us, please. In a short while, the faculty will process into the auditorium, and I'll get you to upstanding at that stage, but they're not quite there. And the ceremony will begin with our Vice-Chancellor, Deputy Vice-Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Professor Hannah McGee, and she'll introduce the platform party to you all. The ceremony will then continue with an address from the Dean of Medical Programmes, Professor Arnie Hill, and that will be followed by talks from our student representatives, Annie Kerwin, Mohammed Al-Artam, and Danielle Hand. And finally, the awards will be read out by each of the heads of school, and certificates will be presented by the Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Professor Hannah McGee. So if you're a recipient, an awardee tonight, then when your name is called by the head of school, please come forward to receive your certificate down the side aisle, the one nearest the side aisle, and then you'll get your certificate here. The official photographer will take a photograph for you, and then you'll return back to the centre aisle. Doesn't really matter if you get it wrong, we're just trying to make the logistics a bit smoother. So given your achievements to date, the aisles will not be the most difficult thing you'll do, either so far in RCSI or for the rest of it. For those of you who are receiving awards ex acqueo, that's a term that we use where we really can't split the difference between the awardees and the alumni scholarships. Your names will be read out alphabetically. Please wait until all of the names have been read before you come down to receive your certificate. And then finally, if I could ask the Alumni Scholarships and Sports awardees, the Connolly Hospital awardees, and the 3 student speakers and the Ellen Morehouse awardee to remain in the auditorium afterwards for some extra photographs. Yeah. Again, if you're not quite sure if you've got to stay or go, at the end of the ceremony, come and ask one of us and we'll get you sorted. So now I'm hoping for a signal from the back because I've chatted for quite long enough. So we're nearly there, I think. Not quite. No. So chat amongst yourselves for a couple of minutes, and then when they are aligned, I'll get you to be upstanding for the procession. But have a really great evening, everybody. So we are ready to go now, so if I could ask you to please all be upstanding for the procession and have a really great evening.
Please be seated. And good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2023 RCSI University of Medicine and Health Sciences Consilio Manuque Awards Ceremony. My name is Professor Hannah McGee, and I'm the Deputy Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs at RCSI. And I would like to extend a really warm welcome to all of our award winners, to your family and friends attending, and to those who are watching this event by live streaming from many places around the world. I'm also delighted to welcome stakeholders from across the RCSI community, including our generous alumni donors and sponsors. And today we are celebrating excellence at RCSI as we recognise the academic achievements of our students as they progress through the undergraduate programmes of medicine, physiotherapy and pharmacy. We are also celebrating the sporting achievements of our students who will be presented with RCSI sports scholarships and those who have been awarded RCSI alumni scholarships. Since the college was founded in 1784, RCSI graduates have continuously pursued excellence and have pushed the barriers of healthcare innovation, with many going on to be becoming worldwide leaders in their fields. With over 28,000 alumni in 98 countries, so from the day you joined RCSI as students, you all became part of this big global family. And maybe some of you in the future will go to far-flung places and we can say we have alumni in over 100 countries, 98 and counting. And it's now my pleasure to introduce you to the platform party. So on your right, and in seating order, Professor James O'Neill, who's consultant cardiologist at Connolly Hospital, Professor Tracy Robson, head of the School of Pharmacy and Biomolecular Sciences, Professor Seamus Shreenan, director of the Graduate Entry Programme, Professor Suzanne McDonough, head of the School of Physiotherapy, Professor Jerry McIlvanney, head of the School of Medicine, Ms. Anya Gibbons, who's director of the Development and Alumni Relations Programme, Professor Arnie Hill, Dean of Medical Programmes, Ms. Judith Gilroy, whom you've heard already, the Associate Director for Academic Affairs, and Mr. Frank Donegan, who's our head porter and mace bearer. It is really a privilege to celebrate your outstanding achievements today, and we wish you continued success in your studies. Congratulations to you all. And I now call upon our Dean of Medical Programmes, Professor Arnold Hill, to provide the address for this evening.
Good evening. A very warm welcome to everyone here this evening, particularly all our students receiving awards and to their families and friends attending. Also, a warm welcome to those viewing the event online from around the world. Today we recognise our students' outstanding achievements, both academic and sporting. In the highly sought after university programs such as medicine, physiotherapy and pharmacy, everyone is a high achiever. Entry into these programs is in itself a major achievement, and so today we likewise celebrate our alumni scholarship students this evening. Awards are also presented to those who have achieved excellence in their sporting activities. We recognise the importance of a balanced university life, one that contributes to overall personal and professional development. The Sports Awards signal what is true for all award winners. We don't celebrate some innate qualities or genius that you all have. We celebrate instead what we know is your hard work, your tenacity, your ability to continue on, even when you fail or don't achieve first time round. As important as your successes are, also your stories of struggle, disappointment, failure, and most importantly, of trying again. For family members attending and watching, we share with you the pride in your children, your siblings, your grandchildren. It is often hard to have a sense of how your family members are doing in university. I share that personally. We want to signal how proud we are of their remarkable achievements and their sporting achievements, the best of the best. To all of you receiving awards and excelling in academic and sporting achievements, we encourage you to share your talents with classmates now and with your team members in the future. Teamwork skills are essential to your career success. You will all work together as part of an interprofessional team with the common goal of leading the world to better health. And every day in my clinical practice, teamwork is absolutely essential. So it's critical that we acknowledge the importance of teamwork. I want to congratulate all of you on your achievements today, and I hope you enjoyed the evening. I'm going to hand you back now to our Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Professor Hannah McGee.
Thank you very much, Professor Hill. So to have a sense of life as a student, we have invited students representing our academic and sporting excellence to deliver short addresses describing their experiences to date at RCSI. And we hope these talks will stimulate you as fellow students to think how best you may continue to progress your personal as well as your professional development here at RCSI. So I'm now delighted to introduce our three student speakers for this evening. Our first speaker is physiotherapy student Annie Kirwan, followed by our second speaker, who's our medicine student, who's Mohammed Altram Mohammed, and our third speaker is pharmacy student Danielle Hand. Over to Annie.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, members of the faculty, distinguished guests, fellow students, family and friends. My name is Annie Kirwan and I'm a physiotherapy student. I came to RCSI as a 33-year-old mature student with anxiety that after 10 years out of academia, would I be able to step back in? So to receive an award is not only a moment of great shock to me, but immense pride. I had fears about whether I would be able to fit in. I had fears about whether I was too old, whether I'd left it too late. I had fears about whether I would be able to keep up. I had fears about whether I would be able to maintain any sort of work-life balance. But very early on, RCSI put those fears to rest. What I thought was a 10-year gap in my CV was actually seen as 10 years of life and work experience that RCSI not only valued, but really welcomed. In our small class of physiotherapists, over 50% of us are graduate entry. And with that comes a diversity in backgrounds, experience, approaches that benefits everybody. Our small class is made even smaller when we're broken down for practicals in anatomy, in movement, in our tutorials and in our clinical placement. Our lecturers know our names, they know our strengths, they know our weaknesses and are always rooting for us. And there's no denying that the course is intense and challenging and we're thrown into the deep end, but we are always supported. You can see from the famous faces that line the walls of RCSI that is steeped in history, but it also has a firm hand on the future, embracing modern technology to give cutting-edge learning opportunities, whether it is in hospital simulations, patient interactions with live feedback, our online platforms and endless resources so that we can become world-class healthcare professionals. For me, the biggest challenge was always going to be a work-life balance. Not only am I studying full-time, but I run a business, try to stay, in social interactions with family and friends, and also look after my young son. My mantra to myself was to give it a go and do my best. And that's what I did. Quoting the old phrase, it's a marathon, not a sprint. So every day doing a little bit to stay on top of the work so it isn't overwhelming and that I could actually really enjoy it. I made sure to keep doing the things that I love, running, yoga and Pilates. And this balance is something that RCSI actively promotes, not just so we enjoy our time as students, but also to prepare us for busy life as working professionals. At this point, I would like to thank RCSI for creating such a rich and immersive student experience and for having our welfare at the forefront. I would also like to thank my parents, Nolene and John, who have always been my biggest support. 10 years ago, when I said I was leaving immunology to become a Pilates instructor, they supported me. They were the backbone as I grew from teaching 2 people in a small community hall to owning my own studio. And then after being in my mind for so many years, when I said I was going back to study physiotherapy, they once again supported me. It is easy to take risks in life when you have a safety net. And in them, I have the strongest, most supported, and God help them, the most enduring safety net. To my son Jonah, I hope by me following my dreams, I make you proud and inspire you to do the same someday. And to anybody who has something in their mind, something that they are being called to do, and maybe you feel like the window of opportunity has passed, to remember, you are not too old, it is not too late, and when you follow your passions, amazing things can happen. Thank you.
Deputy Vice Chancellor, Dean of Medical Programs, members of the faculty, distinguished guests, fellow students, family, and friends. It is a privilege to speak to you all at this year's annual Consilio Manuque Awards Ceremony. My name is Mohammed Al-Ratam, and I'm a second-year medical student. I'd like to start by thanking Professor Hannah McGee for presenting me with the opportunity to speak on behalf of the School of Medicine. To be honest, I have always dreamt of being in this position, fulfilling my dreams, and being awarded such an honorable award. That being said, I never thought that I was capable of turning my vision into reality and receiving this award today. Since receiving my offer to start this journey, I have been pleased with my experience here at RCSI. It has been gratifying and fulfilling, to say the least. The past 3 years have been an incredible journey, full of both challenges and opportunities that have helped me develop new abilities and strengths. I have struggled academically through my studies in medicine, trying several study techniques. From the rigorous work to finding a new study method that suits me, I have been pushed to learn and grow in ways I never thought possible. Being an RCSI student allows me to be surrounded by diligent students from across the globe who can sustain the potential for all of us to achieve a common goal, leading the world to better health. I will be forever thankful for the invaluable support of my professors, friends, and family. Their support has been instrumental in my success here at RCSI. Their unwavering love and encouragement have been a constant source of inspiration, and I'm grateful for the role they have played in my journey. I have also learned the importance of a work-life balance. Balancing my studies with my passion for photography and my relationships with the friends and family has been a challenge, but it has also allowed me to grow as a person. I have also learned the importance of prioritizing my well-being and taking time for self-care, which has been crucial in allowing me to thrive in all areas of my life. As a member of the Photography Society, I have had the privilege of capturing unique moments and experiences through the lens of my camera, whether it was flying drones to capture breathtaking aerial shots or simply capturing the beauty of everyday life. Photography has been a source of inspiration and creativity for me. Teamwork has also been a significant aspect of my experience here at RCSI. The sense of community and camaraderie that comes with working as a team has made my experience here at RCSI all the more enriching. By working with the classmates on laboratory practicals and group projects, I have learned how to engage and communicate with people of different cultures and backgrounds, creating lasting bonds that will be valuable during my academic experience and beyond. Finally, I'd like to leave you all with one of my favorite quotes that has kept me going for the past 3 years. Those who fear climbing mountains will live forever among the pits. We are all here to climb this mountain together in a world that faces us with many challenges and obstacles. While we are climbing this mountain, I'd like also to emphasize the importance of embracing challenges, finding balance, seeking support, and making as many friendships as we can. These friends will be our future colleagues, but more so, friends for the rest of our life. Remember to take time to pursue your passions and cherish the support of your loved ones. The journey may be difficult, but it will be worth it in the end. Congratulations to all the awardees today. Thank you so much.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, members of the faculty, distinguished guests, fellow students, family and friends. I would like to say what a privilege it is to be standing here in front of you all this evening. My name is Danielle Hand and I'm a fourth-year pharmacy student. Today, I would like to share a small part of my RCSI journey with you. Thinking back to 2019, my dreaded leaving third year, I can remember attending open days in the various third-level institutions, looking for guidance and inspiration in deciding what the next important chapter of my life should be. I recall sitting in this very auditorium trying to decide if RCSI was right for me. Well, as I stand here tonight, just a few short months away from completing my bachelor's degree in pharmacy, I can say without a doubt that I chose correctly. When I was in school, I worked hard. I was ambitious and academically strong, but nonetheless unsure what I wanted to do career-wise. I was drawn to health and science. I considered medicine, radiography, physiotherapy, and many more, and if I'm being honest, pharmacy was a last-minute decision for me, as the CAO deadline loomed. However, having made the decision, I was relieved and overjoyed when the CAO points requirements were released and I was offered a place in RCSI. Yet, I also felt daunted by the prospect of starting what is perceived to be a tough and challenging course with other students who would be just as hardworking, just as motivated, and just as ambitious as me, if not more so. However, I think because RCSI is a smaller college, I instantly felt at home walking through the doors. I felt welcomed into this tight-knit community we have here, and now I couldn't be happier with those choices I took almost 4 years ago. I had just completed my first semester when in January 2020, the World Health Organization declared COVID-19 a public health emergency and subsequently a pandemic. I was just beginning to navigate my way through college life and enjoy the benefits of living away from home, when suddenly I was back in my old bedroom again, working from home. Separated from our new friends, classmates and lecturers, the isolation and adapting to remote learning was challenging. However, the continuous work and support of the college guided us through each step of the way. For myself, it was also the support and encouragement of my family that kept me going. However, between juggling our studies, commuting, working part-time jobs, work placements, and of course exams, I think most students feel the struggle and pressure at some point. For me, that point came sometime last year. I found myself reaching a burnout, spending every free moment in the library or studying with classmates. The drive to succeed was overpowering, and in my determination to reach my destination, I had forgotten to enjoy the journey. However, it was truly the friends that I have made here in RCSI who got me through this period and who continue to do so today. They have helped me through all the late study nights in the library, the early morning lectures, or the stressful hours before exams. I've also come to realise the importance of a work-life balance. So now, between my studies, I always try to go to the gym, go out with friends, or simply go for a walk. It's important to realise when it's time to just step away. When I first started here in RCSI, I was an extremely introverted and shy person. I wasn't even confident enough to make a phone call. Now, I work part-time in a pharmacy consulting patients and regularly calling GP surgeries with prescription queries. I've come a long way in 4 years. Standing here in front of you all tonight, making this address is not within my comfort zone. In truth, it probably couldn't be further from my comfort zone. However, I'm learning to embrace my challenges. I'd like to leave you with a quote I once read. You should never view your challenges as a disadvantage. Instead, it's important for you to understand that your experience facing and overcoming adversity is actually one of your biggest advantages. To finish, I would like to say congratulations to all my fellow students on your achievements thus far, and to wish you the best of luck on the rest of your journey. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Annie, Mohammed and Danielle, for giving us a flavour of life as a student and the decisions you've made that got you here this evening. And I know for all of the prize winners this evening that we will celebrate, all of you have stories that are unique, but all of them, I think, like our three speakers here this evening, all involve you stepping somewhat out of your comfort zone. So out of the comfort zone of having a career and coming back to education, out of the comfort zone of moving to a different country, out of the comfort zone of, as you said, being shy and working through COVID. And you remind us, Danielle, that all of you have worked through a pandemic, which I guess none of us had a handbook to tell you how to do. And so that's been an additional challenge for all of you as you worked through and achieved so well in your classes, in your academic and your sporting activities. So you'll have lots of stories to tell to your students and your trainees in the future about how you were a COVID graduate and a COVID student. And so very well done to all of you in relation to that. We return to the motto, RCSI's Latin motto, Consilio Manuque, and it means by scholarship and dexterity. And it's as relevant today as when it was chosen by our founding surgeons in 1784. And they adopted the motto of the Confrere of Saints Cosmo and Damien, who were the first, and it was the first professional association of surgeons in Europe, established in France, and the motto was originally afforded to them, as the phrase was, by King Louis XIV. The scholarship and dexterity underlies our vision and our mission here at RCSI. We espouse the highest standards of scholarship, and we apply these to our acquired healthcare skills with dexterity in its broadest sense, not just in surgery, but in all of the healthcare disciplines. And by these awards today, we celebrate with pride and enthusiasm the academic and sporting achievements of our students and the education of tomorrow's healthcare leaders. The ceremony is going to now proceed with the awards, and so as each of you come forward for your awards, the photographer will take a photograph of you being presented with your certificate. And I am fairly sure that at some point in the future, we in RCSI will be scrolling back through these photographs to find the first official RCSI photograph of somebody who's going to be very famous for something they've done in healthcare. So we're rather selfishly capturing you in your first photograph this evening, whichever one of you gets to be there first. But we have every faith that you are going to be amongst the international healthcare leaders of the future. And so I'm very pleased to start this evening with the School of Medicine and to call Professor Jerry McIlvanney, Head of the School of Medicine, to read out the awards.
Thank you very much, Hannah. I am delighted to be here today to join you to announce the School of Medicine Awards. Start with the foundation year, the Ethna Gaffney Award in first place, awarded to the student who achieves the best aggregated mark across all modules in foundation year where chemistry and physics are a core part of the curriculum. Dana Al-Mubarak. Award for second place, awarded to the student who achieves second place overall based on aggregate marks across all modules in foundation year, Shahad Basaki. Award for third place, awarded to the student who achieves third place overall based on aggregate marks across all modules in foundation year, Joshua Mikhail. Year 1 awards, the award for first place, awarded to the student who achieves first place overall based upon aggregate marks across all modules in Year 1, Mohammed Matab. Award for second place, awarded to the student who achieves second place overall based upon aggregate marks across all modules in Year 1, Joel Nordstrom. Award for third place, awarded to the student who achieves third place overall based upon aggregate marks across all modules in Year 1, Christian Gindi. Award for fourth place, ex aequo, awarded to the student who achieved fourth place overall based upon aggregate marks across all modules in Year 1, Shauna Carrigan. And Mohammed Altram Mohammed. Award for fifth place, ex aequo, awarded to the students who achieved fifth place overall based upon aggregate marks across all modules in Year 1, Farah El Nakuri. Eve Lahan. Cherry Won Yuet Son. The EVAT Memorial Award, first place, awarded to the student who achieves the best aggregate marks for the anatomy practical exams, visual MCQ, in semester 1 and semester 2 of year 1, Mohammed Altram Mohammed. EVAT Memorial Award, second place, awarded to the student who achieves the second highest score based on aggregate marks for the anatomy practical exams, visual MCQ, in semester 1 and semester 2 of year 1, Namad Al Abdullah. The Barker Dissection Award, awarded to the student for the best anatomical dissection of the year, Irinda Majendran. Kean Award in Neuroscience, awarded to the student on the basis of a dissertation competition in the area of neurobiology, Cherry Won Yuet Son. Norman Ray Award in Health, Behaviour and Society, awarded to the student who achieves first place in the dissertation competition on a specific aspect of health, behaviour and society, Timoteo Olabamji. Upjohn Award in Molecular Medicine, awarded to the student who achieves first place in the dissertation competition in a specific aspect of molecular medicine, Mohammed Al Abdul Rahman. Year 2, award for first place, awarded to the student who achieves first place overall based upon aggregate marks across all modules in Year 2, Wassan Al-Kiyumi. Award for second place, awarded to the student who achieves second place overall based upon aggregate marks across all modules in Year 2, Saeed Al-Salami. Award for third place, awarded to the student who achieves third place overall based upon aggregate marks across all modules in Year 2, Mira Al-Marburi. Award for fourth place, awarded to the student who achieves fourth place overall based upon aggregate marks across all modules in Year 2, in absentia, Mohammed Al-Kabi. Award for fifth place, awarded to the student who achieves fifth place overall based upon aggregate marks across all modules in Year 2, Renita Reddy Bathuni. Ellen Moorhouse Award, first place, ex aequo, awarded to the students who achieve the highest marks in the Foundations in Microbiology module in Year 2, Omar Al-Halji. Wassam Al-Kiyumi. Mira Al-Marboui. Ellen Moorhouse Award, second place, awarded to the student who achieves the second highest marks in the Foundations in Microbiology module in Year 2, Saeed Al-Salami. Pathology Award, first place, awarded to the student who achieves first place based on combined pathology results across the modular examinations of Year 2, Saeed Al-Salami. Pathology Award, second place, awarded to the student who achieves second place based on combined pathology results across the modular examinations of Year 2, Hassan Al-Kiyumi. Award for Excellence in Medicine and Surgery, first place, awarded to the student who achieves the highest marks in Medicine and Surgery in Year 3, Sarah Gabriel. Award for Excellence in Medicine and Surgery, second place, awarded to the student who achieves the second highest marks in Medicine and Surgery in Year 3, Kieran Brown. Public and International Health Award, first place, awarded to the student who achieves the highest score based on academic merit, Shabazz Sidhu. Public and International Health Award, second place, awarded to the student who achieves the second highest score based on academic merit, Muhammad Al-Hashemi. Abraham Collis Award, Kappa Hospital, awarded to the winner of the clinical examination, which is open to the top 3 students in Year 3, Alyssa Chow. I now hand you over to Professor Seamus Shreenan, Director of the Graduate Entry Medicine Programme, who will announce the Graduate Entry Medicine Awards. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor McAvaney, and likewise, I'm delighted to be here this evening to present the awards to the Graduate Entry Medicine students. In Year 1, the award for first place awarded to the student who achieves first place overall based on aggregate marks across all modules in Year 1, Turlock Heffernan. The award for second place awarded to the student who achieves second place overall based upon aggregate marks across all modules in Year 1, Tugchi Palavan. The award for third place awarded to the student who achieves third place overall based upon aggregate marks across all modules in Year 1, Thomas Holmes. Moving on to year 2, the award for first place awarded to the student who achieves first place overall based upon aggregate marks across all modules in year 2, Emer Corrie. The award for second place awarded to the student who achieves second place overall based upon aggregate marks across all modules in year 2, Quiva Dignam. And the award for third place awarded to the student who achieves third place overall based upon aggregate marks across all modules in year 2, Eric Dunn. The Syed Hansen Memorial Award, ex aequo, awarded to the students who achieve first place in a viva voce examination based upon head, neck and neuroanatomy. Andrew Hines. Danielle Moran. The Connolly Hospital Awards, the Connolly Hospital Endocrine Award is awarded in absentia to the student with the best performances in the assessment of endocrinology in year 2, Tarek Kedro. My congratulations to all of the awardees. And I now hand you over to Professor James O'Neill to present the Dr. Mary Hart Cardiology Award.
Thanks, James. The Dr. Mary Hart Cardiology Award is awarded to the student who achieves first place in an essay competition on a specific aspect of cardiology in year 2. And the award is given to Stephen Petropoulos. So my congratulations to the awardee. I now hand back to the Head of School of Medicine, Professor Jerry McElvaney.
Senior Cycle 1 Awards, the H. McNaughton Jones Award for first place in obstetrics, awarded to the student who achieves first place in the final professional obstetrics and gynecology examination, Davo Boyle. Captain Harry Godfrey Massey Miles Donation for Obstetrics ex aequo, awarded to students who achieve second place in the final professional obstetrics and gynecology examination, Roisin Fay. Kate Murray. Clancy Award in Neonatal Medicine, awarded to the student who achieves the highest mark in an award examination, Simran Chotai. Dr. Tom Lynch Award, awarded to the student who achieves first place in a clinical component of the final professional psychiatry examination, Davo Boyle. Psychiatry Essay Award, awarded to the student who achieves the highest mark in the psychiatry essay, Alice O'Gorman. Hilary Standish Barry Award in Psychiatry, awarded to the student who achieves first place in the final professional psychiatry examination, Aisling Kelly. Pediatrics and Child Health Award, first place, awarded to the student who achieves first place in all components of pediatrics and child health, in absentia, Olivia Jariela Dodice. Pediatrics and Child Health Award, second place, ex aequo, awarded to the students who achieve second place in all components of pediatrics and child health, Aisling Kelly. Gabriella Sanatani. The Dr. John O'Leary Award in General Practice, awarded to the student who achieves first place in the General Practice examination, Isabel Doyle. My warmest congratulations to all the School of Medicine awardees. I will now ask Professor Suzanne McDonough, Head of the School of Physiotherapy, to come and introduce the Physiotherapy Awards. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. So it's a pleasure to join you here this evening to announce the School of Physiotherapy Awards. So award for first place in foundation year awarded to the student who achieves first place overall based on aggregate marks across all modules in foundation year, Katie O'Brien. And then award for first place in year one, awarded to the student who achieves first place overall based on aggregate marks across all modules in year one, Annie Kirwan. An award for first place in year two, awarded to the student who achieves first place overall based on aggregate marks across all modules in year two, Sarah Finney. So my congratulations to all of our School of Physiotherapy awardees, and it's my pleasure to introduce you to Professor Tracy Robson, Head of the School of Pharmacy and Biomolecular Sciences.
Thank you, Professor McDonough. I'm delighted to join you here this evening to announce the Pharmacy Awards. The award for first place year one, awarded to the student who achieves first place overall based on aggregate marks across all modules in year one, Emily Murray. Award for first place year two, ex aequo, awarded to the students who achieve first place overall based on aggregate marks across all modules in year two, Isabel Azu. Emily Rogers. Robert Staunton. Award for first place Year 3 ex aequo, awarded to the students who achieve first place overall based on aggregate marks across all modules in Year 3. Daniel Hand. Lauren McKnight. My congratulations to all of our pharmacy awardees. I am now delighted to introduce you to Ms. Anya Gibbons, Director of Development and Alumni Relations.
Thank you, Professor Robson. It is my pleasure to join you all here this evening to announce the recipients of the Alumni Scholarships and the Sports Scholarships. I would like to start with the Consilio Manuque Scholarships. And as you've heard Professor McGee already say, Consilio Manuque means scholarship and dexterity, and it celebrates RCSI's rich heritage and values. The purpose of the Consilio Manuque Medicine Scholarship is to foster academic excellence. And these scholarships are awarded to exceptional students with far-reaching academic ability entering RCSI in the 2022-2023 academic year. So the Consilio Manuque scholarships are awarded to David Blake, to Rachel Dunn, and to Mateusz Krawczuk. The Consilio Manuque International Scholarships are awarded to David Gerges, and to Michelle Weller. The Alumni Aim High Medicine Scholarships. So RCSI alumni and corporate supporters fund scholarships for Irish Leaving Certificate students who apply to be considered for the Aim High programme. These scholarships support their ambition and commitment to develop a lifelong career in medicine. The Aim High Medicine Scholarships are awarded to Susan Olamiju, to Magdalena Piasecka, and to Ichbad Sarhandi. To Zain Sarhandi. And to Mohammed Hamza Shafkat. The Ireland Healthcare Aim High Scholarship, in partnership with United Health Foundation and Optum, is awarded to Evan Donnelly. And now to the Kieran Pathak Pharmacy Scholarship. The Kieran Pathak Pharmacy Scholarship was established in memory of Kieran Pathak, MPSI, and his family, who tragically lost their lives in a boating accident in Kenya in 2001. This scholarship supports a student's commitment to develop a lifelong career in pharmacy. And the Kieran Pathak Pharmacy Scholarship is awarded to Lizzie Moorhouse. And now to the Professor Moira O'Brien Sports Scholarships. So the Professor Moira O'Brien Sports Scholarship Programme was established in 2018 by Dr. William Blakemore, class of 1979. The purpose of the programme is to provide scholarship support to students who truly excel in sport, to enable them to pursue national and international opportunities within their sporting discipline. Now, Professor Moira O'Brien herself, class of 1956, inspirational lecturer at RCSI until 1984, and she continues today as Emeritus Professor of Anatomy at Trinity College Dublin. Professor O'Brien was the medical officer to the Irish team at the Moscow, Los Angeles, and Seoul Olympic Games, aka legend. So awarded to the student for achievements in disco throw at both a national and international level, representing Ireland at both European junior and under 23 level, Owen Sheridan in absentia. Awarded to the student for achievements in hockey, captaining the Muckross Ernst & Young Irish Hockey League team during the 2021-2022 season, Kim Baker. And now to the Student Services Sports Bursaries, awarded to the student for achievements as a rugby player who plays for Blackrock College RFC and has played with the Leinster Senior Women's Rugby Team, Emer Corrie. And lastly, awarded to the student for his achievement in GAA, playing for his senior county team of Offaly, Ronan Cleary. Can I say we are deeply grateful to all the individuals and companies who, through their philanthropic support, endorse RCSI's vision for the future of medical education. Special thanks to our alumni friends and corporate partners, enabling RCSI students, all of you here today, to pursue your ambition to become future leaders in healthcare. My warmest congratulations to you all and to all the scholarship awardees. I now hand you back to our Deputy Vice-Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Professor Hannah McGee.
Thank you very much to all our faculty this evening, and again, congratulations to all of our prize winners. And some of our students are not here this evening because they have competing academic activities and placements away from Dublin, and we are sorry that they weren't able to join us this evening. We hope they see this on video, and we appreciate the fact that they've stayed with their clinical placements outside of Dublin and sometimes outside of Ireland. but congratulations to them in particular, although they have missed this evening. So I hope you found this evening a joyous and momentous and inspiring evening for everybody. For our winners, for your family and for your friends. We're very proud of all of our students, and we rejoice in all of your successes. And thank you to all of those who've played a part in putting this evening together, the commemorative booklet, which I hope that all of you will be able to enjoy for a long time to come, the photographs, the planning, the certificates and so on. So thank you. That's a large team of people here in academic and professional services who have made those made that happen for everybody. So I want to thank all of those people who have done that. And just to say, this concludes the Consilio Manuque Awards Ceremony for 2023, and I wish you all a very pleasant evening. If
I could ask you all to be upstanding for the outward procession. Thank you very much.